What's up guys, my name is Edmond here and welcome to Eddy's Reviews, where we do reviews of action, adventure, sci-fi and animation movies. So if this kind of content interests you, please consider subscribing. Stick around, let's get right into the video. So today we are going to be talking about Those Who Wish Me Dead. So the director of this movie is Taylor Sheridan, and the main characters of this movie are Angelina Jolie, who acted the character of Hannah, and Finn Little, who acted the character of Connor. So this is a movie of a little teenage boy who witnessed the assassination of his dad at his very young age by some twin assassins. So after this assassination, his dad gave him some directives on how to run away from this crime scene. As he was running, these assassins realized that he was still alive because they thought they had killed him together with his dad. So when they realized that he was still alive, they went out looking for him as he was running in the woods. He later on came across this firefighter who was given a task to protect him from this assassin. With all this tension they had to go through in the midst of a wildfire which was spreading so crazily, and this wildfire was initiated by these assassins and it was threatening to consume them all. So this was a little bit about the general summary about this movie. So let me talk a little bit now about what I love about this movie. So the first thing which I love so much about this movie is this is a movie which is centered a little bit more around fire, and I have to say the fire really looks real. So you see, imagine if the movie is shot around fire and the fire looks very fake, even though we know it was not something that happened real in life, but they made the fire in this movie look so real. And the only thing which was a little bit exaggerated about the fire was the rate at which it was spreading. So you see, the movie was shot around in a woods, so it was more around in the woods with dry wood, like in a woodland where the wood was very dry, the grass on the floor was very dry. So the fire, even though we know, yes, it's going to spread, but the way in which the fire was spreading in this movie was so wild. And I have to say, yes, even though it was a little bit exaggerated, but it's something which gave us a lot of tension while watching a movie to see how someone is going to escape from this fire and so on. And it was something very nice which I noticed about this movie. The next thing which I loved so much about this movie is a character called Dina Sengo, who acted the character of Allison. So she was pregnant in this movie and she really acted so well. Like in the parts of the movie where she had to act fearful, like she was very scared, she portrayed that fear very well. In the parts of the movie where she had to show a lot of courage, how brave she was, she did it so well, and she was able to protect herself despite the fact that she was pregnant in this movie. And she was actually one of my best characters in the movie, despite the fact that she was not the main character of the movie. She really acted so well, and we get to feel her a lot in this movie, her character build up, and it was something which I really loved. So I had to crown her as the best character in this movie because of the way she acted her own parts in this movie. Now let's go into some things which I noted about this movie. If you are a firefighter who is watching this video right now, or you know someone who is a firefighter who knows a lot of survival techniques, please can you verify in the comment section what I'm about to talk about now, which I got from this movie. So the first thing which I got about from this movie, which I'll want to get a lot of verification because it might help me in the future, or it might help me help someone else who might find himself or herself in this kind of situation. So there was a time in this movie where there was a thunderstorm and Hannah was together with Connor. So in this thunderstorm, they were on a flat surface, and since she was a survivor assistant, what she did at this particular moment was she told Connor to walk ahead and crawl down, while she also walks ahead and crawls down. So she was trying to make it in such a way which there was no point in time where both of them were standing up together. I know that based on what I have studied before, I know that during a thunderstorm, you are not supposed to stand a little bit high or at a very high peak because it's looking for charges which it can attract and strike, and if you're standing tall, it's going to strike you. So she was trying as much as possible for both of them not to be standing up at the same time, maybe to increase the charge on their heads, which is going to attract this thunderstorm towards them. So if you think, or if you know this is really true, or you could verify, or you could see if there is something which they missed out, please let me know in the comment section down below. Then the second survival technique which they used, which I want to also verify, is this time when they were almost caught up with this fire and it was spreading so widely, and what they did was they jumped into this little body of water. So as they jumped into this little body of water, they were completely surrounded by the fire. So what they did was they took a deep breath, then they got into the water and they laid on their back. So they were laying on their back in the water. So they took this as a little survival technique while they were in this water surrounded by this fire. So I don't know how real this is, or I don't know if you're caught in this kind of situation, you can do the same thing and you are going to survive, or it's going to be something. So if you know how true this is, please let me know in the comment section down below. There is little to no bad about this movie actually, based on what I watched, because the movie was really shot well. You were really sunk up in the movie completely, and you really felt the tension of the movie as the scenes progressed. So there was an increasing tension as you watch the movie. So the movie was actually well shot and well given out to us, and I have to say this was a very, very good movie, and I really have nothing bad to say about this movie. So I would really recommend this movie to all of you guys watching this video right now, because I have to say you are going to be well pleased after watching this movie. So this is all I had for you guys today. If you love what you're seeing and you long to see more, please let me know in the comment section down below, and don't forget to check up the cards here to get to the previous video which I made, and don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and on that note, catch you guys in the next one.